So one of the biggest questions I get asked is, why is it that the bitches, the mean women, always get the good men? Why is that? Well, first of all, the men that you're considering men, good men, a lot of the times, if you really look at them, they're passive men. Men who possibly had a domineering mother and is used to the domineering woman. And so because of that, it creates the illusion that the good men, the devoted husbands, always ends up with the good woman. Well, what happens with those good men is that in reality, they're just passive aggressive, right? You hear this a lot from the kids, right? Where the kids would be like, "Mom, I don't know why mom is so mean to dad," right? Mom hits dad sometimes, or I was raised, my mom was a mean one and my dad was a nice one, almost like Malcolm in the Middle. And that's because these guys, the truth is, these guys are looking for a woman who can tell them what to do. Like they're used to a woman being they're used to a dominant figure in their lives, and they're used to working and providing the money for the family, right? And so there is a way that you guys can manufacture or backward engineer having a guy like that without having being a narcissist, because at the end of the day, these women tend to be narcissistic. A lot of the times, these women tend to have too much power, where the only types of guys they attract are either highly successful, powerful guy or very passive guys. So what can you do? Well, it's pretty much you having strong boundaries without the coldness, meaning these women are emotionally cold, right? They you could almost call them narcissistic. And you hear it from the kids where they'll say, "Dad is chill," or "Mom is not a fucking thrill." Like she's angry, she gets mad and stuff like that. But with dad, he was chilled. What you see is that opposites attract, and it's usually because that guy just has more tolerance for that. And the funny thing is that same guy with a nice woman, he finds the nice woman boring. He finds a nice woman boring. He finds her to be almost like not interesting per se, for the simple being that they find a domineering quality in the woman attractive as an edge. They find, because initially when the bitch, the woman, the mean woman, initially looks very mysterious, looks very charismatic, right? She may act like a man, right? And that actually might be the reason why they become attracted to that. And so usually a lot of the times when a man is attracted to a strong masculine woman, it's because he has an underdeveloped masculine side, which usually means like they didn't have a father figure in their lives. And so because they didn't develop that masculine side inside of them, they become attracted unconsciously to the hyper masculine woman, which usually a woman becomes hyper masculine because of trauma, trying to self-preserve herself, trying to not get played, right? Like you get hurt so much, you develop masculine calluses. And so we do to attract a guy like that, because some women want that. Some women want a passive guy. Some women just date guys that are abusive, and I get it. So for you to attract a guy like that, you have to develop your masculine side. You cannot be fucking Melissa the white girl and expect to get her, right? No, you gotta develop that inner Tyrone inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta develop the people look for Tyrone. Tyrone's not here. You gotta develop that inner Tyrone. Develop your assertiveness. Develop setting boundaries, because you're gonna keep attracting your opposite if you don't develop the opposite side inside of you. Remember, what you lack inside, you're gonna manifest as times 10. Meaning, if you lack a little bit of masculinity, you're gonna attract a guy with a hyper masculinity. So self-development work, right? Learn to be more assertive. Start with setting and achieving your goals. That requires masculine energy. Start with standing up for yourself. That requires masculine energy. Start with developing self-discipline and controlling your emotions. That requires masculine energy, right? When you do that, what you'll notice is that you will attract a wider range of men. And these men could possibly also be the type of nice guy that a lot of nice girls want, but they just don't attract. The reason why is because those nice guys find you boring. They want an edgy woman. They want a woman with an edge, a woman who could clean a tire, a woman who could, you get what I'm trying to say, some fucking strongness, firmness. And the problem is that a lot of the times women tend to have almost like a caricature of a woman, and to the nice guy, they don't like that. They like that edginess. You don't have to be traumatized to be edgy. Just start working on yourself. Self-development work. Have Start doing sports. That'll bring out more testosterone. Start lifting weights. Develop masculine habits, and you'll notice you attract more of those nice guys. It's true. Like, I'm not even kidding. It is true. Like, I really do think that's a real thing. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.